How's everybody doing? This is EJ. Sorry, I won't be on com today. I won't be on camera today. Apologize. Had to take care of the last few things setting up for this thing. All right, so I'll be doing 3 games for you guys today. I'm running Hyperstone Heist for y'all. That take roughly about 25 minutes to get done. I'm gonna do it on the hardest difficulty, and then afterwards, I'm gonna be switching over to Quackshot. And Gym Time John is going to be on commentary for that run. So I'll join the SegaCrew voice chat around the time that I start proceeding to that game. And then afterwards, I'll finish it off with Aladdin. If you guys don't know, I did that game at AGDQ. And very successful run that Paul has commentated back then. And then he'll also commentate for today as well. All right, let's get right to it, guys. So I'll basically go over this game, what has transpired over the last couple months of what I've done on the side, and we'll see where this goes. So I hope y'all ready to have pizza time, and let's get this going. All right, let's do this. So hard difficulty, 5, back attack off. Guys, what do you want to see? Do you want color mode anime or a comic? Which colors do you want to see for this game? Anime or comic, guys? I'll give you guys an option. You guys want to see anime or you want to see comic? Okay, so Booster says Booster says pizza. Xantleman says comic. Squid says anime. We got comic. Looks like a good majority of you want comic, so I'll go with comic. All right, let's do this. Let me just make sure that I once again I have hard set. Okay, so this will be on the hardest difficulty. Alright, so timer starts when I take control of Raphael. He's the most recommended character to do a speedrun for this game with. So you guys can see this game in comic colors. And timer starts now. So throughout the course of this game, I am pretty much going to be doing a set of shoulder tackles, and in doing so, I am basically going to one hit knock out these foot soldiers. So I did like I hosted like some kind of I hosted
keep playing Sega, keep being cool.
I hosted a bounty for this game back in February, and I had a good number of people invested, surprisingly. Gudosor being among them, was climbed up the ranks really quick in this game. So, like I said, a good portion of this game, I'll be doing a lot of these flip tackle motions, which will one-hit KO some of these enemies. And we'll do a fairly big amount of damage to the bosses that you'll see coming up. So, in case anyone's wondering, this is the Sega version of the popular Turtles in Time game. And unlike Turtles in Time, this game does have some differences. You'll see them later on as I get to like the later stages. Some of them unique to this game that you won't see in Turtles in Time. It might see me doing a couple of good setups here. That wasn't planned, but it's okay. This stage is this section of stage 1 is pretty much similar to stage 2 in Turtles in Time. And another good thing is that in certain instances of the game, you don't have to really worry about taking care of all the enemies. As you can tell, I pretty much skipped that lone yellow foot soldier. So I'm basically, and the speedrun for this game is hard because you have to do a lot of button combination setups. So, because like these flip tackles I'm doing is like a good number of C, delay, B, A combinations. And you have to do it consistently. It takes a toll on your fingers after a while. So I got like these setups for like these foot soldiers that are coming out of the water and stuff. Alright, these pizza monsters are gonna be coming out. These guys do not need to be defeated. It's just, this is pretty much a locked section of the game. You have to wait until the last one shows up in order for the screen to proceed. And like I said, I don't have to. They cost a lot of points to defeat, but they do not have to be defeated. I just gotta wait for these guys to show up, and then I'll just continue afterwards. Alright, I'm gonna get to the first boss of the game, being Leatherhead, and you'll see how quickly I take out this boss. Booster says I have my support. And that's it, that's how quickly he goes down. So guys, I've had the world record for this game for about a good year or so, but ever since I announced the bounty, a good number of people have overtaken my previous time. So now I'm in 4th place for this game. Gudosaur actually has 2nd place for this game currently. The other two being Turbo Gilman, the former world record holder of this game, and currently on top is Croonin, who's more famous for his Castlevania runs. So I've drawn a quite good response for the bounty I threw on this game since February. Like a good 12 people have partaken in the bounty, and I thank everyone who participated. Everyone has been paid well. There was a little tournament for this game on the GG Speedruns channel that went pretty solid, even though only 6 people joined. And the grand finals was pretty close. Couldn't win the whole thing, but Gudosaur managed to snag in a win. Very close win, I might add. It was like a half a second difference for one of the runs. So the grand finals of the Hyperstone tournament was very interesting, to say the least. So right now I'm in 4th place for this game. I'm gonna get the world record back at some point. So this ship, the ship level is pretty much like doing the Bury My Shell at Wounded Knee for Turtles in Time. Where you fight Bebop on Rocksteady. Ironically enough, you are gonna fight Rocksteady at the end of this level. And ever since I lost the world record, I've been doing nothing but this game, just trying to get it back. So it's been a really grindy process. Oh my god, it's okay. No big deal, no big deal. Okay, I got these barrels coming up. In case anyone why I did not get hit by those barrels, it's because I do this flipping animation that gives me a temporary invincibility, so I don't get squashed by those things. And now we got the rock soldiers. These rock soldiers are more of a pain in the ass to deal with than in Turtles in Time, because they move very quick. And now the last section of Stage 2 is coming up, which is the cave. The cave is basically a recolored version of the prehistoric cave from Turtles in Time. Use the fireworks to get rid of some of these guys. But this is hard mode, so there's a good amount of foot soldiers that still show up afterwards. Do you run TMNT 4 also? Yes, I do run that game also. I do run, there are like 2 different categories for Turtles in Time, 1P, 1C, and 1P, 2C. 1P, 2C is the category that involves the famous glitch, which you can bypass a good section of the Technodrome and just go straight to the prehistoric era. 1P, 1C is the category I run, which is the full run of the game. So that move I did, which I basically stopped the rock soldiers with, basically stuns the enemies, and at the same time, I'm also doing a lot of damage to them. So I'm able to take these guys out because they got a lot of health. Alright guys, here's Rocksteady. Where's Bebop? Bebop is not in this game, sadly. So I got my own strat for beating this guy. Otherwise, he's really a pain in the ass to deal with. And he's dead. Bebop fired. Yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Z-Tox. Alright, so this stage is unique to this game. You will not see this in Turtles in Time. It's a kind of shout out to the arcade game. Certain instances, if the foot soldiers line up correctly, I am able to do one shot more than one enemy at a time. Okay, this guy's gonna come off a concrete slab, and I was supposed to redirect it, but I missed my shot opportunity. I can ignore the blow-torching foot soldiers, only concentrate on the blue ones. Okay, there we go. That one worked at least. It's just one foot soldier. Why is he giving me a hard time? Alright, here comes the Mousers. You will see a lot of these in this game. That's one move for 3 foot soldiers. Saves a lot of time. Now, this stage is probably the hardest stage in the game in terms of speedrunning. Also, as a casual as well, because there's like a lot of traps set up in this game. Those of you who are familiar with the second Ninja Turtles game, there is a dojo stage where you fight a very hard boss called Shogun. So this stage is based on the TMNT 2 Nintendo game. Here on the easier difficulties, you would see like a bomb, and you can take out these foot soldiers. But since this is this hard mode, things are a little bit different. On hard mode, there are a good number of pizzas and bombs are not available to you. Your resources are very limited. these mouses are a real pain if they get they get an advantage on you. Oh, and people will lose a lot of lives on this section. This tends to be a very crazy section. On hard difficulty, it's even worse because these lasers come out faster. Some of you may have seen that I can actually get through those lasers by doing that shoulder tackle animation. Just a small window of invincibility. Alright, here comes the third boss. Some of you who have seen the 90s live Turtles movies may recognize him. He's Tatsu, the right-handed guy of Shredder. A unique boss at that. He says, you must fight your foot soldiers before you fight me. But that won't be the case because the foot soldiers is endless during this fight. So you just go straight for Tatsu. And the only thing he does is throw darts at you. You just line up and just make sure you get to the other side of the screen fast before he does that, and then he'll go down quick. He's the easiest boss in the game otherwise. The laser part without the side click. Nice detox. Thank you, Booster. Soft lock possible too. Yeah, it is. SNES doesn't do this song, unfortunately. Alright, so this is the gauntlet. There is no refights in Turtles in Time. But in this game, because this number of stages are limited, they decided to throw this in there. Again, this is a recolored version of the cave level from Prehistoric on Turtles in Time. Except it's combined with the water from the sewers level. Again, the pizza monsters do not need to be killed, and defeating them is not going to progress the scene faster. This is basically a locked cycle of waiting for these guys to come out. As you can tell, the pizza monsters are orange instead of yellow. When I fight the bosses, they're also recolored, and they have more health. So defeating them is a pain in the ass, and if you don't know what to do. By the way, no diggity, great font, by the way. I like using it. Now, Rocksteady's orange in this one for some reason. Alright, that's a clean fight there. Now I gotta fight Tatsu again. I've had good luck finding fonts for our events. Yes, yes you have. Alright, here's the refight. Tatsu has a ridiculous 7 bars of health, the same as Shredder in this game. Yes, these foot soldiers are annoying if they try to grab you. And that's it. Alright, here comes the actual final boss for this level, Baxter. Just like in arcade, he will just try to deploy mousers, except in this version of the game, it's even worse. And it's okay. I got plenty of lives. This is just a really annoying boss to tackle. So I'm combining specials with Raph with these jump kicks, because you cannot normal attack Baxter because he's always high up. Alright, that's the gauntlet. And now moving on to the last stage, the Technodrome. Very long level, I might add. And you're gonna see a lot of mousers. A lot of mousers on this level. I just line them up just like that. I like that Toe Jam and Earl. Some of the rock soldiers. These little robots that you only show up during the crank fight in Turtles in Time. Guys, I saw that there was like a disruption in the streaming. You guys can see okay? You guys can see the stream, right? Okay. These blue balls that showed up, that originally appeared in Turtles in Time, are a constant reminder of how irritating that game was. And that will happen when you get squashed. Alright, we good? Alright. This is the last section before the mid-boss fight. One bit of health, all those foot soldiers, and the lasers, and I didn't get hit once. I was lucky that time. If you don't get a certain strat going with this crank fight, he will just punish you. So you have to get like a chain of attacks on him, otherwise he'll just fly all over the place and becomes really a pain in the ass to deal with. Yep, no bombs, no bombs. So I lined up the foot soldiers just right with that flip tackle move, which will basically KO a good portion of them. So, like Turtles in Time, this game has an elevator, except it goes down instead of up. So I'm basically going through final confrontation with almost every type of enemy I ran into in the game. So now I'm gonna roll into these laser robots and then the mouses afterwards. Elevator on a beat 'em up. Always hype. Always. You see this a lot in Streets of Rage. Why not this game? And mind you guys, this is on hard mode. So I'm doing my all for you guys. Alright, and now fight with Shredder to end it all off. That's a good question. What are y'all drinking tonight? It's Saturday. The slides that I'm performing make me immune to Shredder's attacks, by the way. And that's it. That's the game. 25 minutes and 15 seconds. Then you see the whole full ending. You actually see Shredder fall off in this game, unlike Turtles in Time. Thank you all for the GGs.
Money.
Thank you, Oakster. Money. I really like these alerts. Thank you all for the GGs. So I'm in the process of still trying to get the world record back for this game before I move on to other stuff that I usually stream. And like I said, the bounty I threw for this game was very successful. Everyone had a good time that were involved with. I'm gonna read off some names that participate in the bounty. Croonin, Gurosor, Turbo Gilman, Kamino Kame, Lightning Collector, Saint Joe, Space Coast Gaming, Serial, Kumakan, I know there was someone who did the first submission. I'm trying to remember what his name is. Jimmy Diamonds, I believe. Yeah, he was the first one that got the first bounty on the game for easy. Yeah, a good number of people participated. I think everyone who participated in the bounty for this game. All right. It's not that bad of a run, Paul, to learn. It really isn't. All right, so I am going to be switching over to Quackshot now, guys. So let me get a few things adjusted.